video game scams are a huge problem. Now these can range from little free V-Buck generator scams all the way to attacks that steal thousands of dollars in personal info from innocent people. So I decided it would be a great idea to test and investigate some of these scams myself. Let's hope I don't get scammed. To start off, we got microtransaction scams. So this would be things like free V-Bucks and free Robux scams, which y'all might be more familiar with. Going into this, I'm actually not too sure what I should be expecting. I feel like surely there's gotta be at least one website or method that isn't a scam and that will actually get me some free stuff like free V-Bucks, Robux, or just benefit me in some way. I'm not too sure though, so let's see if we could find anything that isn't a scam. Free the V-Bucks, let's see what we got. It looks like this is an actual legit website that like shows you actual legit ways to get V-Bucks. The only way I can even see them benefiting from this is like the ads, so I mean, so far this is looking pretty good. A lot of these just give like errors, but some of them look like actual government websites, which I don't know why. After doing some more research, I found out about these account selling websites where basically you just pay a little bit and they give you some sort of account loaded with different skins, items, or whatever they have. I can finally get the Travis Scott skin plus rare skins for $150. But hold up a second. After digging around a little bit, I found this Reddit post asking if this account selling website was even safe in the first place, and I found several people saying that they bought from this website and got completely scammed. One common thing I see is that sometimes people do get these accounts, but not even a day later they get the accounts banned or taken away from them, likely because these accounts were hacked or stolen from actual players. I also found this YouTuber who made a video about it, and apparently they used to have a live support chat where they would tell you that you could get a free account, but all you gotta do is leave a long good review on Trustpilot. And what's funny is that now that I check on the website, they don't even have a live support chat anymore. So yeah, I think it's safe to say that this website definitely scams people, or is at least very sketchy. However, if you want to experience something that is actually free, then you should go and play World of Tanks, which is today's sponsor. World of Tanks is a strategic free-to-play online multiplayer game which throws you into engaging and highly intense battles where the goal is to be the winning team. This game offers you a huge tank arsenal with over 800 tanks to choose from, giving you several ways to play, whether you're someone who likes to go in guns blazing, or maybe even someone who likes to take a strategic, thoughtful approach. Lately, I've been playing this game myself, and I've genuinely had a blast playing with my friends and with other people. There's over 40 battle arenas, and every single match you play is a completely unique experience. You can roll through open fields, climb up and strategize on hills, run straight through forests, and even have some crazy battles in urban and industrial zones. When you join through the link in my description using code COMBAT, as a new player, you will receive a Cromwell B Tier 6 tank, 250,000 credits, 7 days of premium access, as well as 3 rental tanks for 10 battles each. If you're already an existing player, you will get 3 days premium access, a 2D style camouflage, and either one of these rewards on screen now. If you want to experience the same thrill as over 100 million players, then make sure to join through the link in my description using code COMBAT. Thanks again to World of Tanks for sponsoring this video. After those sketchy websites, I decided to check out YouTube, which was a completely different story, and I found out that there was actually several different ways that I wasn't aware of where content creators promote these quote-unquote free V-Bucks to people. Alright, so this guy right here is saying that if I play his Fortnite creative map, I will get free V-Bucks if I follow all these steps.
Obviously, before we get started, I want you guys to make sure you type my supporter creator code.
Got the creator code?
Now, you want to type in the map code, which will be displayed.
Got that?
You want to favorite my map before you actually hit play on it. So make sure you favorite my map.
Let's favorite the map.
Now, once you get inside the map, you want to actually go on each side and hit the numbers I have, which will be 2024. You want to do that, and then after that, you just want to basically just play the map out, but you must set a timer. 20 minutes plus, and that would be the thing that you guys have to do.
Alright, so it's been over 20 minutes. Let's see if we get anything. Where the fuck is my V-Bucks? Alright, so obviously that was a scam, but hey, if y'all want to support a YouTuber who won't scam you, feel free to drop a sub. But yeah, while it might seem obvious to a lot of y'all that that was a scam, if we go to the comment section, some of these kids are like actually toddlers. At get 13,000 V-Bucks on my channel commented, I played the map for 20 minutes and didn't get any V-Bucks. This guy said LMAO friendly fire. I played the map for 20 minutes and didn't get any V-Bucks. The map disabled half of my controller, so I had to reset my console and I played for 1 full hour and didn't get any V-Bucks. Like, okay, let's look at this guy for example. Let's see what his audience is. It's honestly really sad that these kids are getting manipulated by these big creators. The reason this game works in the first place is because Epic Games directly pays creators based off the engagement and time played in these creative maps. This is why they be saying that you gotta wait 20 minutes before you can leave the game. And yeah, all this is pretty scummy, but it gets a lot worse from here. If you look up free V-Bucks or Robux in YouTube, you're likely to see a lot of these giveaway live streams. Normally what they do is they sit in a lobby or something and show off their gift cards while telling kids that they can get these free V-Bucks or Robux.
10 million Robux. This guy liked, he subscribed, he did everything. Here's 10 million Robux. Guys, this is absolutely insane. I'm going the wrong way in my game again, guys. I can't even pay attention with how much Robux I'm giving out, guys.
So first of all, these gift cards are usually either a picture or a video of them showing off their cards to the viewers. If we take a look at this one, for example, these kids are probably thinking, wow, he has so many V-Bucks. This has to be legit. But after doing some quick reverse image detective work, I suspiciously found an exact match, which is not surprising at all. I'd assume for the videos they're probably just fake prints or something. So what they do is in these live streams, they tell you that you need to do all these things like spamming your username in chat, subscribing to their channel, liking the live stream, and staying in the stream so that way they can do things like putting your username into a V-Bucks generator, or so they can just send over the Robux or whatever it is. Now what you might notice is that most of the time there's barely anyone even chatting, while somehow these streamers are typing in all these names of people they are saying are magically in their stream. What's even weirder is that most of these streams are actually pre-recorded loops, which appears to be from literally years ago. And if you take a look, some of these streams have literally been live for months while having multiple streams running on the same channel, and even the same streams running on different channels at the same time, which is wild.
Come on guys, drop 1 like and 1 subscriber. We need 1 more like and 1 more subscriber. Spider-Man, of course I got the Spider-Man skin.
Like, I don't even know how this is getting through YouTube because this is obviously against its policy. The really fucked up part though is when it comes down to donations.
Second thing they do to scam people is they say, if you guys donate to me, I'll give you all my V-Bucks.
What would you do if someone donated $50? I mean, right now, the biggest donator is 20. So if someone dropped a pink 50 by pressing the dollar symbol, which is at the bottom right of the screen, select super chat or super sticker and drop a pink donation, they'll be the biggest donator. You guys already know the biggest donator gets all of my V-Bucks and a huge shout out.
What a lot of these content creators do is they say that the person who donates the most in the chat will get some sort of crazy reward. Like this guy right here is asking $1 to get friended, $2 to become a bodyguard, $5 to play with him, $10 for a battle pass, $20 for a massive shout out, and $50 for 13,500 V-Bucks. Obviously, if you donate, you're not going to get nothing because it's a pre-recorded live stream. On the other live streams where they have some sort of V-Bucks generator, they be telling you that if you want him to type your name in, you gotta spam in chat because he apparently has a long list of people requesting. However, if you want to do it yourself and don't want to wait for him, all you gotta do is follow the link that's pinned in the chat. So if we click this for a second, boom, website blocked due to riskware. So if we actually look at my antivirus history, you can see here that it says it was phishing. Luckily, it does seem like YouTube has cleared this whole thing down a little bit because I can't find as many of these free V-Buck live streams anymore. But if we take a look at free Robux, it's not looking too good on that side. It's the same exact situation over there, just worse. So yeah, after taking a look at these live streams, they are all scams and do not work. But let's see if we have any more luck looking for free Robux outside of live streams. All right, so this website was one of the first things to pop up, and for some reason it brings up to this website here. All right, so let's put in the username. We're playing on PC, so let's choose that. How much Robux do I want? Let's take the max amount. All right, so it brings me to another website where it has all these account logins on it. I tried testing them also and none of them work. Quick note, I still haven't gotten any Robux, even though it says I only need to wait 48 hours. I also found this website, which looks very legit. Yo! Oh no, your 9999 Robux is ready. However, to prevent the abuse of our system and server overloads, you have to complete a quick catch-pa. This also prevents developers from patching the exploit. Click the button below to get started. Alright, let's see what this is. You know what? Let's get Opera GX. I be hearing about. Oh. Okay, so this website is a little different. Instead of being some sort of generator, this website makes you do tasks and stuff in order to get these free V-Bucks or Robux or whatever it is, which actually seems a little bit more legit because they actually get something out of it this time. So let's see how it is.
A few moments later.
Alright, so I did a couple surveys and they led to nowhere. I also tried downloading and playing some app, which got me a grand total of 0.5 Robux. So yeah, I probably spent like basically 30 to 45 minutes doing tasks just to get half a Robux. And according to the website, I can't even cash anything out until I get 5 Robux. I did some research and it seems like there is some other task websites that do seem legit. There's even an official Microsoft one where you can do all these Microsoft related tasks. But yeah, so far it seems like these kind of websites are actually the first thing I came across, which does offer free gaming rewards a lot of the time. The issue is that it requires so much work to the point where it's not even worth it. And in some way, I guess people might consider that a scam because they're kind of promoting this as like a realistic way that anyone can get all this stuff, which isn't true, but I mean, I guess it technically works. So now I want to look at a new genre of video game scams, which is fake games. So starting out, we got fake mobile game ads. Now I actually wasn't even aware of this whole thing until I looked it up and realized how big of an issue it actually is. I mean, there's videos with millions of views talking about this exact topic, topic. One of them in particular was actually really informative, so shout out to this guy. So when you get mobile game ads like this, most of the time they're not even real. When you look and actually download these games, you will quickly realize that a lot of these games have nothing to do with the actual game that is being shown in the ad. Now you might be wondering, what do they even gain from tricking millions of people? Wouldn't most people just install as soon as they realize the games aren't legit? Well, yeah, you're not entirely wrong. The reason they do this though is because there is a very small amount of people who actually do play these games and literally spend hundreds if not thousands of dollars on them. Take this guy for example, who has spent over $70,000 on a mobile game and doesn't even regret it. Like, bro, how can a person even afford to do shit like that? I have no clue. But anyways, this very small minority of people is actually what makes up a huge amount of most mobile game earnings. These fake ads are done in a way called A/B testing, where they actually make several fake ads and see which one people are more likely to click on. Then they just keep repeating the cycle until they find a fake game ad that generates the most clicks for the game. It seems like it would make more sense for these developers to actually make the games that they were advertising and that people seem to like. But the problem is that these games might be great, but they're not going to make as much money as these highly addicting games that they actually made. So with that being said, how common are these fake games actually? I went on Twitter and after 2 seconds I found this ad. When I downloaded and played the game, it looks like this. Maybe this isn't as extreme of an example, but the fact that this was the first game I tested, I feel like it says a lot about how common of an issue or a false advertising scam this actually is. However, the fake games problem gets a lot worse from here. Kickstarter is a platform where creators can raise funds for the project, and as a result, there's been a lot of scams and controversies to come from this. I think one of the first big controversial games to come out from Kickstarter has got to be Star Citizen. Now, this game has raised over $700 million. Now, the controversial part is that this whole thing started over a decade ago, and to this day, there has still not been an official release of the game. I've heard a lot of people call this game a scam, which I don't think is necessarily accurate considering it actually is being worked on and people can actually play an early release of this game. But there's other games that have raised several $millions and even faced lawsuits because they seemingly abandoned their games and their communities. I think it's definitely safe to say that those were scams because people who spent money actually never got to play the game at all, with some individual people paying literally tens of thousands of dollars. Not long ago, there were several big games on Steam like Helldivers 2, Palworld, Escape from Tarkov, and several other games that appear to suddenly have these huge discounts. Now, the problem is that these games on Steam weren't actually the real games at all. They were near perfect replicas of the actual game listings, even having the same respective developer names as the actual real developers for these games. However, when people bought these games, they were getting completely random ass games that they did not pay for. It turns out there was this guy who had uploaded literally hundreds of fake BS games to Steam and was renaming them to appear as discounted versions or sequels of already popular games so that people could be tricked into buying these games. What's super weird though is that he wouldn't have even gained anything off of this because Steam very quickly caught on to this within several hours, and they only pay out developers at a certain time every month. On top of that, all these people who got scammed and purchased these games on Steam were able to get full refunds. So as far as I can tell, this whole thing was completely useless on his end. That's not to say though that nothing bad came out of this. Anyone who purchased these games through a gray market site like G2A likely never got a refund for these because the Steam pages for these games remained the exact same as the actual game. So yeah, some people actually did get scammed from this. One potential scam that I think is very interesting to me is free game ads. Just from my personal experience, I remember these were all over the internet a long time ago. I remember when I was 7, I was trying to download free Minecraft on my grandma's computer, and I'm pretty sure I accidentally gave her a virus, but maybe things are different now. Taking a look for free games on Google led me to some experiences from other people, so let's take a look. This false Minecraft ad is pulling in children and downloading malware onto their devices. Once you go onto the video, it has a link connected to a suspicious downloading platform that seems to be a place where people put up bait programs like free Minecraft PE and free Robux softwares. I've seen another one where people tried installing free Gmod, which is pretty funny. When you actually do download, they all seem to be pretty random, from installing sketchy Chrome extensions all the way to opening ads on your computer that make loud beeping noises. However, it seems like the internet might have actually changed for the better because I may or may not have actually found some diamonds in a pile of shit. Welcome to Eagler Craft. Now, you might notice that this actually looks a lot like the old Minecraft website from a long time ago, other than the fact that the trailer seems a bit different.
Let's go to a place where everything is made of blocks, where the only limit is your imagination.
Alright, so right here we can choose between a few different versions of Minecraft, so let's choose this one right here, and let's see if we can load up free Minecraft after all these years. The first thing I'm greeted with is some sort of new character select screen with some pretty cool skin options, and whatever this is, I can even type in a username. Alright, so I'm not gonna lie, this is looking pretty good. Holy smokes, this is actually goddamn Minecraft running inside of my web browser. It runs like amazingly well, and if we take a look here, there's quite a few neat features that even actual Minecraft doesn't have, like screen recording, links to world invites so that way you can send it to your friends easily. Bro, they even have a built-in shader option. Like, what the fuck? Why is this not even in the actual real game? This even has full-on working multiplayer servers with a lot of active players, which is even crazier. I don't even know how this website is still up because they have literally mentioned that they have gotten like 140 DMCA strikes because of it. There's even websites where they host all kinds of different like game clones or recreations. Some of them work, some of them don't, but it's pretty cool though because I think a lot of these are like meant to be played when you're at school and like all the other websites are blocked. I mean, all I had growing up was like Cool Math Games up until high school. It's pretty impressive that websites like this even exist. So yeah, there's a lot of these free game scams that you have to be careful for, but to my surprise, there's actually a lot of these that legit do work. So as long as you're not downloading anything or clicking sketchy links, I would consider this a success, especially for free Minecraft. So one of the potential scams I was curious about the most was this popular application called Buff, which I've heard a lot of people claim that it might be a scam or even a virus. Y'all might recognize this because it was blasted all over YouTube ads not too long ago. So let me play a clip of it.
Buff, the gamer's loyalty app. It lets you earn Buff coins while playing your favorite games. All you have to do is download Buff, play games, earn Buff coins, and buy amazing things. Steam credits, Riot points, V-Bucks, gift cards, game keys, skins, hardware, and so much more.
Yeah, so in theory it sounds great. Just for having it open while you play games, you can unlock your favorite skins, items, or whatever you want. But is there a catch? I downloaded the app and I noticed they had several different games that they track and even bonuses if you do certain tasks in these games. So I kept it open while I played games for a couple of days, and here's how it went. On the account, I started with about 30 coins. Now after 2 days of playing, I now have a grand total of 47 coins. If we take a look at the marketplace they have where you can redeem your coins, they have a couple of things like coupons and gift cards and stuff. But just to get a $10 PlayStation gift card, that costs you 2,200 coins and 1,800 if you buy Buff Premium, which is $8 per month. I mean, if you look at the leaderboards, literally all these people pay for the premium version monthly, and the very top #1 earner in Fortnite throughout the past 14 days has only gotten 840 Buff points, which is not even close to being able to redeem a single gift card. Alright, so I'm editing this video because I realized that I couldn't find the footage for the 840 Buff points that this person got on the leaderboard. So I was like, okay, let's take a look at the app right now to see what we got on the leaderboards. And I'm like, wait a minute, where's the leaderboards? As far as I could tell, they literally removed the leaderboards, which to me signifies that they probably don't want you to see how much the top people are earning. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that real quick, so let's get back into it. Keep in mind, these are the #1 earners on the platform who pay $8 a month just to even get to that spot. This company is promoting this app to millions of people, making it seem like anyone can get these skins and stuff that they want in these games, when not even the top earners are even close to being able to. You honestly would be better off just mowing lawns or getting a job. So yeah, that's bad, but here's where it gets sketch. In their terms of service, they mention that if you use a VPN to hide your location, that is a breach of their TOS. What this means is they are specifically looking at your IP address and potentially, perhaps allegedly, maybe even selling your data, which would make a lot of sense. They need to make money somehow, and this is unfortunately a very common way that companies manipulate their users to gain a profit. So after taking a look at everything, we ended up finding a lot of evil scams, schemes that were too good to be true, and even some stuff that actually did work and weren't scams at all. Let me know if y'all have ever encountered any type of gaming scam down in the comments. Also, I just wanted to say we finally hit 10,000 subscribers, which has been a huge goal of mine for years. So for real, thank you so much to all of y'all, and if y'all want to help me pass Mr. Beast, feel free to drop a like and sub, and yeah, peace.